Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Stella's Corner. My name is Stella, and happy holidays to everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to those celebrating Thanksgiving. So, I just want to say thank you to my returning subscribers, the new viewers. I appreciate you so much. So, let's get into it. So we've been talking about the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks. We've been really talking about on the energy centers in our body. This week we're supposed to talk about our heart chakra, our energy center, but I want to touch back a little bit. I want to go back a bit and explain a couple of things. So most of us have had some level of trauma that caused us to close off our hearts, right? We don't even realize that our heart is closed off because we have lived in this survival mode for so long. We've lived in a space where we really don't even get in touch with our heart. When our heart tells us something or we have that feeling that we need to do something, we just kind of, I don't trust it. I'm going to use my brain, my logic to make decisions. I feel safer that way. And so many of us have closed off our hearts. Could be from betrayal trauma, especially from a friendship, a marriage, a romantic relationship. It could be from childhood trauma, abandonment issues. It could be from maybe an event that caused you to have a lot of shame and guilt and regret. And so our body automatically and our heart will just protect us, okay? And what happens in a spiritual kind of way, in an esoteric sense of explaining this, when you see that someone is heartbroken and they are, they're heartbroken, and literally what happens is your heart, to protect itself and to protect you, fragments, and that means it kind of cracks, it kind of breaks into little pieces, and that piece is stuck in a timeline, in an event, in a place, in a situation. Until you address that piece of your heart is stuck out somewhere in the world. And that's why I want us to we'll do 2 weeks of the heart energy center, because it's so important that we connect with that energy center. And then we'll do some practices that can help reconnect with our fragmented parts of ourselves. Okay. So today, I would just want to go back to the three, because that's the foundation of the energy centers. We talked about the root chakra, which is our stability, our foundation, our safety. The sacral chakra, which is our sexuality, our family ties. We talked about solar plexus, which is our personal power. Okay. And to bring this back into a psychological understanding, psychologist named Abraham Maslow did a study where I'm sure most of us have done that, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And what he did, he was studying the human need for fulfillment and how we perceive and pursue how we fulfill our lives, through personal growth. And when he came up with this hierarchy, the bottom one was physiological needs, like physical needs, like food, a home, warmth, of course from living in a shelter, and then there was the safety, and then there was belonging, and then there was esteem, and then self-actualization, which is our highest, living our fullest and highest potential. And do you see the similarities in these two? Do you see the similarities of the the chakras we're talking about, and the Maslow's hierarchy of needs? They are similar. It's just that in the Western world, we have really pushed away, not really, not intentionally, but we have been trained to really be logic and be, more masculine, go getter, do all these things, and be a hustle energy. Well, in the real sense, our heart is more And I don't want to sound like I'm being a feminist or proposing something that's controversial, but when we come from our heart, we are really tapping into mostly about feminine energy. Okay, when we tap our brain, we're mostly using our masculine energy. Okay, but as a world where we're headed now, we are going to need to tap more into our heart energy. Okay, we've done the hustle for so long, and look where it's brought us, where we are now. It's mostly hustle, hustle, dog eat dog kind of energy, no, just hustle, be out there, work your hardest, be masculine, be tough. But we really need to balance the two out. We need to balance the masculine and the feminine. And so the heart is that space where we need to have both of them, excuse me, operating from. And so today I just wanna remind you that when we do the three chakras, when we work on those three chakras and really make sure that they are open, they are balanced, we're eating the right diet, we're taking the essential oils, we're doing the right yoga poses, we are connecting to those energy centers, so that when we move up, we're just gonna stack on top of each other. We're gonna go now to the heart chakra, which again is for me the most powerful chakra, because if you cannot operate from your heart and from that space, then the rest just doesn't really connect as they should. Some of it is off balance. And so that's what I wanted to say, because many people are seeking healing, spiritual healing, and it's awakening. A lot of questions, a lot of spiritual awakenings are happening, which is awesome, because now we are now realizing that we need to connect with our higher self, and our higher self is not really somebody out there, it's us. It's who we are, it's who we were made to be when we came to this earth. It's who our fullest and best version of ourselves is. Okay, and so again, we need to really work on the three. If you haven't watched the videos, please go back and watch the three. They're not very detailed. I said I would just give a summary of what they are and how to heal them. I do have courses, like I said, but right now they're full until January 4th. We start a new cohort, but you can actually start doing it online on yourself if you want. You can go to YouTube videos, you can watch other YouTubers talking about the same thing, and just start preparing yourself, because it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of personal growth on your end. So I encourage you to do that. So again, the reason why I want to do the heart chakra for the next 2 weeks is because we're going into the holiday season, and we're going to meet our family, our friends. Sometimes we're going to be triggered by things, by events. We're going to have memories of maybe things that were triggering as a child. And so you need to be equipped to be able to handle these situations, and also for you to even go to these events and people will see, wow, something changed about her. She's not reactive anymore. He's not emotionally unavailable. There is change, and you're growing and you're becoming a better version of yourself. And so we're going to spend 2 weeks just working on the heart energy, heart chakra, so that you can be well equipped for the next month or so of this festive holiday season. Okay, all right, that's it. Good to see you all, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye. Namaste. Happy holidays.